This video is the result of 5 years of expertise from marketing professionals at VivaVibe. It encapsulates all the scenarios we've encountered, enabling us to successfully close numerous clients through phone calls. Make sure to pay close attention and save this video for future reference. It's a treasure trove of insights and strategies for mastering the art of sales.
Cold calling, the dreaded art of picking up the phone and dialing strangers in the hopes of turning them into paying customers. It's like walking into a lion's den wearing a meat suit, but fear not, for I'm here to break it down for you. Well, it's like summoning your inner sales superhero and hitting the phone is to reach out to potential customers who haven't expressed any prior interest in your product or service. It's called cold because you're diving in without any pre-warming, like a polar bear taking a dip in the Arctic. When you pick up that phone, your heart might race faster than a caffeinated hummingbird's wings, and your palms might get sweatier than a glass of iced tea on a scorching summer day. But hey, that's just your body's way of preparing for the adrenaline-pumped adventure ahead. Cold calling is like a high-stakes poker game, with your vocal cords as the cards. Your voice is your most valuable asset, and it has to be smooth and persuasive, like a James Bond of the phone lines. When you're confident, your tone exudes charisma, and you become the suave secret agent of sales. Why the madness? Now, you might be thinking, why on earth would I put myself through this madness when there are easier ways to find customers? Well, my friend, it's a fair question. But here's the kicker. Cold calling, for all its quirks, can be surprisingly effective. High-quality leads. When you're cold calling, you're often reaching out to individuals or businesses you've identified as potential ideal customers. These are the golden nuggets of your target market, and they might not be readily accessible through other means. Personal touch. There's something undeniably human about having a conversation with a real person. Unlike emails or ads, cold calling lets you establish a personal connection, making it more likely that your message will be heard. Immediate feedback. You get instant feedback. If your pitch isn't working, you'll know it in the first few seconds. This allows you to adapt and adjust on the fly, ensuring you're on the right track to closing the deal. It's an opportunity to build trust. People buy from people they like and trust, and a friendly, engaging cold call can do wonders for your brand's reputation. So, while cold calling might be tougher than convincing a cat to take a bath, it's worth considering. After all, nothing great ever came from the comfort zone, right? Plus, with a dash of humor, a pinch of charm, and a sprinkle of courage, you can turn cold calls into hot leads faster than a microwave on full blast. First scenario, the gatekeeper. The sentinel of the sacred castle, known as the decision-maker's office. Approaching and engaging with them is like trying to charm a dragon guarding a treasure trove. Your journey begins with a warm and friendly greeting. Remember, the gatekeeper is a person too. A simple good morning or afternoon can work wonders in setting a positive tone. Confidence is your trusty sword. State your name and your company clearly. Confidence can make even the mightiest gatekeepers lower their defenses. When asked, "What is this regarding?" be concise and polite. Explain your purpose without diving into the nitty-gritty details. For example, I'm calling to discuss a potential partnership opportunity. Everyone loves to talk about themselves, so ask them about their day or how they're doing. It shows you care about more than just your sale. A well-placed compliment can melt even the iciest gatekeeper. Something like, "You're doing a great job managing the calls here," can go a long way. A sprinkle of humor can break the ice. A light joke related to the situation can turn a tense conversation into a pleasant one. Just remember, keep it light and non-offensive. If you know something about their interests, like a shared hobby, mention it. It's an instant bonding tool. Now, let's wrap this up with a clear example of how to handle this situation. You. Warmly and confidently. "Good afternoon. My name is Mason from VivaVibe. How's your day going so far?" Gatekeeper responds, "I'm doing fine. How I can help you?" You. Great to hear. I'm calling because we have an exciting opportunity that I believe Mr. Mike would be interested in. Gatekeeper. What is this regarding? You. We're looking to discuss a potential partnership opportunity. It could be a game changer for Mr. Mike. By the way, your voice reminds me of a friend who always used to invite me to his house. It's so warm and welcoming. Speaking of which, I hope I can add the same gatekeeper. Smiles or responds positively. You. I appreciate your help with this. If you kindly can pass me to him to explain more about this offer. This way, you've not only engaged with the gatekeeper effectively, but also built a rapport. Remember, gatekeepers are not adversaries, but allies in your quest for a successful sale. Treat them with respect and a touch of charm, and they might just open the gates to your potential customer. Be nice and consistent, and finally, you will achieve your goal. Second scenario. The disinterested prospect is like trying to sell sunscreen in Antarctica. They're unimpressed, unengaged, and uninterested. Start with a thought-provoking question that addresses a pain point. For example, are rising costs eating into your profits? This piques their curiosity. Jump straight into the value your product or service offers. I can help you save 30% on your monthly expenses. Open with a brief success story about how your solution transformed a similar business. Humans love stories, and this can be a real attention grabber. Those are some sample scripts. Prospect. I'm not interested. You. I completely understand. But before you go, may I ask what challenges you're currently facing? Our solution has helped others in your industry overcome similar obstacles. Prospect. I don't have time for this. You. I appreciate your time is valuable. I promise to be brief. We have a solution that could streamline your processes and save you time. Would you spare just a minute to hear how? Prospect. I'm busy right now. You. I respect that. Could we schedule a time for a quick call when it's more convenient for you? It'll be worth your while, I promise. If the prospect mentioned a specific issue, address it directly. Show them how your solution can alleviate their pain. Emphasize the benefits of your product or service, not just the features. Explain how it can make their life easier or more profitable. Compare their current situation to what it could be with your solution. Imagine the time and money you could save by using our product. Now, let's illustrate this with a clear example. Phone call. Example, you. Hi, this is Mason. From VivaVibe, I know you're busy, but I promise to make it quick. Are you feeling the pressure of rising operational costs? Prospect. Not really interested. You. I get it. You're looking for ways to save time and money, right? We've helped companies like yours reduce costs by 30%. Just a 60-second chat, and you might uncover a game changer. Prospect. Well, I suppose a minute won't hurt. You. Excellent. It starts with a quick question. What's your biggest cost concern right now? This way, you've not only grabbed their attention, but also reframed the conversation by focusing on their needs. With a bit of finesse, you've transformed a disinterested prospect into an engaged listener, ready to explore the value your product or service can bring to their world. Scenario. The busy decision maker. They're like the CEOs of multitasking, juggling countless responsibilities. So, when you have a moment to speak, you better make it count. Here, we'll explore techniques to respect their time, deliver an engaging pitch, and secure a follow-up with charm and efficiency. Before reaching out, research your prospect. Understand their role, challenges, and priorities. This allows you to tailor your conversation to their specific needs. Use scheduling tools or simply ask when they have a moment to talk. Avoid bombarding them with calls during their crunch time. When you connect, express your appreciation for their time and mention that you'll be concise. This sets a respectful tone from the start. Focus on the problem-solving aspect of your product or service. I believe we can help you streamline your operations, freeing up your time for more strategic tasks. If you have impressive results, share them. Our solution has saved clients like you an average of $100,000 annually. Suggest a few time slots to make it easier for them to pick one. I can accommodate your schedule. How about these times? Respect their decision. If they need more time or are unsure, respect their decision. Offer a gentle follow-up after a reasonable interval. Now, let's wrap this up with a clear example. Hi, this is Mason from VivaVibe. I understand you're incredibly busy, and I appreciate you taking this call. To respect your time, I'll be brief. Our solution has a proven track record of boosting efficiency in your industry. I believe it could do wonders for you. When would be a good time for you to dive deeper into this conversation? Busy decision maker. I've got a packed schedule this week. I understand. How about I provide some materials, and you can take a look at your convenience? We can then schedule a follow-up call when it suits you best. Does that work for you? Busy decision maker. That sounds reasonable. Please send the information. Absolutely. I'll get that to you today. I look forward to our follow-up conversation. Have a great day. This way, you've not only respected their time, but also left a door open for future discussion. By offering flexibility and understanding, you're more likely to engage with even the busiest of decision makers. Scenario: the objection thrower. They're like tennis players, constantly volleying back your pitches with a variety of objections. To win their game, you'll need a strong repertoire of persuasive responses, a dash of empathy, and a sprinkle of charm. Objection: I'm not interested. Response: I understand you might not be interested right now, but may I ask what's holding you back? It could be an opportunity worth exploring. Objection: I don't have time. Response: I respect your time is precious. Our solution is designed to save time and increase efficiency. Could we briefly discuss how it might benefit you? Objection: We're not looking for new vendors. Response: That's completely fair. What if I could show you a way to reduce costs or improve productivity? It might be worth a few minutes to explore. Objection: It's too expensive. Response: I appreciate your concern. Our pricing is competitive, and we often help businesses save more than they invest. How about we explore how our solution can bring you value? Objection: I need to talk to my team. Response: Great. Involving your team is a wise move. Let's set up a time to chat with them. It'll be an opportunity to address their questions and concerns. Pay attention to their objections and respond with empathy. Acknowledge their concerns and show that you understand their perspective. Focus on the value your product or service brings. Explain how it can solve their pain points and make their life easier or more profitable. If you have success stories or data, share them. This can alleviate doubts and build trust. If they need time or want to involve others, offer to accommodate. Flexibility can ease objections. By responding to objections with empathy, understanding, and persuasive arguments, you can navigate the challenges posed by the objection thrower. In the end, it's all about turning those objections into opportunities. Scenario: the interested but skeptical prospect. It's like convincing someone to taste a delicious dish they've never tried. You need to build trust, provide evidence of your product's value, and address their skepticism with finesse and expertise. Show genuine interest in their concerns and objectives. Be open and honest about your product's capabilities and limitations. Transparency builds credibility. Maintain a professional demeanor, both in your communication and appearance. It assures the prospect that you take them seriously. Offer to connect them with existing customers who can vouch for your product. Share case studies or success stories that are most relevant to their situation. Make sure the prospect can relate to the experiences of others. Use visuals like charts or infographics to make the data more compelling and easy to understand. If the prospect brings up competitors, acknowledge them and explain what sets your product apart. Focus on your unique selling points. Emphasize the value your product provides compared to alternatives. Show how your solution addresses their specific pain points. Offer a trial or a comparison so they can experience firsthand the superiority of your product. Phone call. Example, gaining trust of the interested but skeptical prospect. Hi, Mike. I'm glad to see your interest in our product. I understand you might have some reservations, and I'm here to address them. We've worked with companies similar to yours, and I'd like to share a case study with you. Prospect. Okay, I'm curious to hear more. You. Great. We recently helped SolarWind increase their online sales by 40% in just 3 months. Here's a visual representation of their progress. Prospect. Impressive. But how do you compare with Frame-It? You. Frame-It is certainly a strong player. What sets us apart is closing leads. It's a game changer for companies looking to scale. Would you be interested in a trial to experience it yourself? Prospect. A trial sounds good. You. Fantastic. I'll set that up for you, and we can reconvene after you've had a chance to see the difference our service can make. Thank you for your trust. By building trust, providing evidence of your product's value, and addressing skepticism with professionalism and transparency, you can effectively engage with the interested but skeptical prospect. The key is to show them that your product is not just talk, but a solution that delivers real results. Scenario: the indecisive prospect. It's like convincing someone to pick a flavor at an ice cream parlor when they love them all. To help them make a choice, you'll need techniques for guidance, a touch of urgency, and options for nurturing those who need more time to decide. Ask open-ended questions to understand what's causing their indecision. Are they worried about price, functionality, or something else? Emphasize the benefits of your product and how it addresses their specific pain points. Help them see the value it brings. Show how your solution compares to alternatives or competitors, making it easier for them to see its advantages. Offer a structured decision framework, like a pros and cons list or a risk analysis, to help them organize their thoughts. You can create a sense of urgency without being pushy. Offer a special deal or discount for a limited time. This creates a genuine reason for them to make a decision sooner. Show how others in their industry or position are benefiting from your solution. This can trigger FOMO and encourage them to act. Mention that your product has limited availability due to high demand. This can encourage them to act quickly. Nurturing leads who need more time to decide is important. Send occasional emails or messages with relevant content, case studies, or success stories to keep your product fresh in their minds. Agree on a follow-up schedule so they know when to expect your calls or messages. Scenario: the rude or hostile prospect. It's like dealing with a thunderstorm when you were expecting sunshine. To handle such situations, you'll need strategies to maintain professionalism, de-escalate tense conversations, and know when to gracefully disengage. Don't let their rudeness trigger an emotional response. Stay calm, composed, and professional. Try to understand what might be causing their frustration. Maybe they had a bad day or a genuine issue. Actively listen to their concerns even if they express them rudely. This shows you respect their viewpoint. Resist the urge to be defensive. Instead, focus on addressing their concerns or questions. If there's a legitimate issue, apologize for any inconvenience and propose solutions. Respond to rudeness with kindness. Sometimes a polite and friendly attitude can disarm hostility. If the conversation goes off track, gently redirect it to the main topic. I understand your concern, but let's get back to discussing how our product can benefit you. Find common ground or points of agreement to build rapport and diffuse tension. If it becomes clear that the conversation is unproductive and unlikely to lead to a positive outcome, consider gracefully disengaging. If disengagement is necessary, do so professionally. Offer to reconnect at a later time or when they might be in a different frame of mind. Phone call, example. Rude prospect. I don't have time for this. Your product is a waste of time. You. I'm sorry to hear you feel that way. I understand your time is valuable. Is there something specific about our product that concerns you so I can address it? Rude prospect. None of this matters. I don't know why you keep calling me. You. I apologize if our calls have been bothersome. If you prefer, we can schedule a different time for a discussion or address any concerns you may have at your convenience. How does that sound to you? Rude prospect. Just stop calling me. You. I understand your request, and I'll make sure to update our records accordingly. If you ever change your mind, feel free to reach out. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day. By maintaining professionalism, de-escalating tense conversations, and recognizing when to disengage gracefully, you can handle rude or hostile prospects with dignity and composure. It's about managing difficult situations while keeping your own professionalism intact. Scenario: the warm lead conversion. It's like turning a spark into a roaring fire. To capitalize on warm leads generated through cold calls, you need strategies for converting prospects who have shown interest and transitioning from a cold call to a warm, nurturing relationship. During cold calls, listen carefully for any signs of interest. It could be a specific pain point they mention, a question they ask, or a statement like, "Tell me more." Show genuine interest in addressing their concerns. Ask open-ended questions to understand their pain points and how your product or service can help. Provide a brief, compelling pitch highlighting the value you offer. Make them see the benefit of continuing the conversation. At the end of the cold call, agree on what the next steps will be. It could be setting up a follow-up call or sending more information. Use the information you gathered during the cold call to tailor your follow-up. Reference their specific pain points and how your solution can help. Share industry insights, case studies, or success stories that demonstrate your expertise and the value of your product. Invest time in building a relationship with the prospect. Show you're not just interested in a sale, but in helping them solve their problems. Thank them for their time and interest during the cold call. Let them know you appreciate the opportunity to continue the conversation. Each interaction should provide value. Share helpful resources, insights, or information that can assist them. Encourage open communication. Ask for feedback on your product or service, and show you're receptive to their input. Make it clear that you're there to support them throughout their decision-making process. By identifying and capitalizing on warm leads generated through cold calls, offering value and nurturing the relationship, you can effectively convert prospects from initial interest to enthusiastic customers. It's all about building trust and demonstrating that you're there to support them in achieving their goals. Good luck, relationship-building master. Scenario: the no-show appointment. It's like preparing a sumptuous feast only to have your guests stand you up. To minimize the likelihood of such disappointments and navigate them when they do occur, you'll need strategies to ensure prospects are engaged and committed. Send a confirmation email or text a day before the scheduled meeting, including a clear date, time, and agenda. During your initial scheduling, communicate the importance and value of the meeting. Make it clear what the prospect can gain from it. Tailor your invitations to the prospect's needs. Show them that this meeting is designed specifically for them. Phone call. Example: navigating the no-show appointment. You. Hi, Mike. I hope you're well. Our scheduled call was today, and it seems we missed it. I understand that things can get hectic, and I appreciate your time. This conversation can provide significant insights, so I'm eager to reschedule. What's a better time for you? Prospect, I apologize for missing the appointment. How about later today? You. That sounds perfect. I'll send a calendar invite for later today, and I'm looking forward to our conversation. Thank you for your understanding. By demonstrating understanding and the importance of the meeting, you can not only reschedule with the prospect, but also keep them engaged and invested. It's all about turning a no-show into an opportunity to strengthen the connection. Scenario: the price-oriented prospect. It is like navigating a bargain bazaar. They're laser-focused on cost, but you can still steer the conversation towards the value and benefits of your product or service while protecting your pricing. Start by acknowledging their focus on price. I understand that cost is an important factor for you. Shift the conversation from price to value. Explain how your product or service can save them money, increase efficiency, or improve their operations. Discuss how it can address their pain points and lead to better outcomes. Tailor your proposal to meet their budget while still providing the essential features and benefits they need. Share success stories and testimonials from customers who have seen significant value from your product. Offer different pricing tiers, each with a set of features. This way, they can choose a package that suits their budget without excessive discounts. If they're looking for a lower price, offer to bundle additional services or support that can justify the cost. Create a sense of urgency with time-limited offers, encouraging them to make a decision sooner. Phone call. Example: navigating the price-oriented prospect. Hi Mike, I understand that you're looking for a cost-effective solution. Our product can definitely help you save on expenses. For instance, we've helped clients in your industry reduce operational costs by 30%. Price-oriented prospect. That's interesting, but it still seems expensive. I get that you're focused on budget. Let's see how we can customize an offer that aligns with your budget while ensuring you get the key features you need. How does a discussion about tailoring a plan to meet your financial goals sound? Price-oriented prospect. I appreciate that. Let's discuss the options. Great. I'll put together a proposal that outlines how we can meet your budget and still provide you with the value you're looking for. I'll send that over within the next day. Looking forward to helping you achieve your goals, Mike. By shifting the conversation from price to value, offering customized solutions, and using negotiation tactics effectively, you can engage with price-oriented prospects without excessive discounts and demonstrate the true value of your product or service. It's all about showing them that quality and value can be cost-effective. With the examples provided, you now have valuable guidelines to navigate through any situation that may arise during a cold call. Whether it's engaging with a gatekeeper, handling disinterested prospects, or dealing with price-oriented individuals, you have the tools to steer the conversation effectively. However, it's important to remember that the gold lies in the follow-up. Closing a successful deal often requires persistence and building a nurturing relationship. In fact, as our experience at VivaVibe has shown, it's not uncommon to make 3 to 5 calls before sealing the deal. Over the course of 5 years in marketing, we've faced and conquered various challenging scenarios, and we hope these insights will empower you to conquer the world of sales with confidence and finesse. That was it for today, but are you a business owner ready to take your company to the next level? Look no further. VivaVibe offers top-tier marketing plans and training programs for businesses like yours. Contact us at vivavibe.co and unlock your business's full potential today. VivaVibe, your vision, our vibrant strategy.